Hi, everybody, and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. This is Thursday night, and I wanted to jump on. Again, apologize for not posting more consistently, and just give you guys a little bit of a breakdown as to who I am, what's going on. I have a lot of health issues. I have since I was a baby. When I was a baby, I had epilepsy up until I was 14 years old, and I was on heavy-duty drugs for that. And I believe that affected my memory later on in life. And I went to a lot of doctors. I had a lot of tests. I was on heavy medication. I had grand mal and petit mal seizures. After that, they went away for quite a while, and I was good up until about 2002, I want to say, and they found out that I had a precancerous pancreatic tumor. It wasn't cancerous, but it had just started turning, and they said within 6 months of finding that I would have been making final arrangements. My children at the time were 8 and 6, and that was just not an option for me. I had to have Whipple surgery, which is a huge surgery. It took about 8 hours. Took over 8 hours. And they had to bring in doctors from other hospitals because I wanted my surgeon specifically to be in the OR when this was being done, even though my hospital hadn't done any of them at the time. And as of right now, they really don't do this surgery anymore. The survival rate after the surgery is 5%, and after 5 years, it goes down. At the time, they didn't know much about it. And those results were staggering to me, and I just knew I couldn't leave my kids, and that was it. So I got better, still have a lot of health issues because of that. In 2012, because of the Whipple surgery, they redirected everything. So my bowels are up under my right breast, kind of. And everything, they took out my gallbladder, my appendix, 2 feet of my small intestines, just a whole bunch of crap, right? And because of that, where they rewired me and stuff, I get a lot of small bowel obstructions, end up in the hospital constantly, and vomit, about 1 to 2 times a day, but at the time, it was about 7 or 8 times a day. I can't eat vegetables. I can't digest them. I can't eat fruits. I can't digest them. The only thing that really works for me is carbs, and that shows. Right now I'm on steroids, so I'm heavier than I have been. Also, in 2012, then I ended up with something called gastroparesis, and my body was producing so much bile that I was vomiting 12, 13 times a day. And usually your body makes about half a teaspoon of bile every couple hours, 4 hours, something like that. Mine was like filling up a jug. So they had to remove my stomach. You would think I would be like this, but no, that did not happen. I lost a lot of weight initially and managed to put it all back on, plus some. I now have chronic pain from that surgery, which I've had. I've been off and on pain medications for quite a while. I've had my cervical spine done from C2 to T2 recently, 2 years ago. It started with my right hip, and I had to have a right hip replacement. Then they did the neck. Then they just did my lower back, my L5, S1. I have spinal stenosis, sciatic, degenerative disc disease with avascular necrosis, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder. I mean, you name it. I'm a gamut of everything that's wrong. But having said that, I'm also blessed to be here. And I want you guys to think about how lucky you are. No matter what you're going through right now, the fact that you're still here and you wake up in the morning, be grateful for that. Because so many people don't get that. And even on my worst days, my worst pain days, and the last couple of days have been really bad, I'm still grateful. So I hope you have a good night. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or DM me. And I'll talk to you soon. Stay blessed. Have a great night. Love you all.